Super Mario Galaxy 2, a game that was originally supposed to just be DLC that turned into its own full-blown game, known and beloved by many in the community. It had many different amazing galaxies, and one of my favorites personally was Cove Galaxy. So allow me to take you on a journey through the two main stars in this galaxy today, and talk about what makes this place feel so great. At first sight, this galaxy can look like someone just took a reef, made it into a circle, and then put it into outer space. You land into a bit of a trench of sorts with a lot of waterfalls feeding the main water supply, and overall it looks very beautiful. As in many levels, I'd honestly kind of forgotten about this sign because I already know the controls, but I'll supply you with some tips and tricks of how to move through the water more gracefully. Another thing you'll notice are all these little penguins running around. I love these guys in the first game and the second game. I think just their design is really cool, and their dialogue is it'll always at least bring a smile to your face, if not a short little laugh. Aside from when their dialogue is just used to tell you the controls, I don't really think anyone's busting a gut at press Z to dive. Maybe busting a nut though. Every galaxy has its own vibe in this game, and this one's is just really relaxing. It's almost wanting you to take it slow, like, yeah, Bowser's out there, you gotta save Peach, but for now, just live in the moment, you know? There's a lot of unnecessary things like this launch star that's there basically just for your view and to collect a couple star bits. You can get a common medal if you want off to the side, and after some exploring you'll find this gizmo in the middle that'll turn the entire planet into ice. I always thought this was amazing. I remember my first time just being so shocked doing this, because it makes sense for this galaxy. And you can still see everything as it is now frozen below. Some things still moving, like the star corresponds to your spinning. And you can take out a couple enemies or just talk to the old guy. He'll give you a little bit of a hint if it wasn't already apparent of where you need to go. This galaxy just shows how important atmosphere is to a level. It doesn't even have to be insanely action-packed or have a million things to do. All it takes to have an amazing level. It's just the setup and the scenery. And an amazing soundtrack never hurts, but you could say that about almost any galaxy from this game. To conclude, you do not do a whole lot in that first stage, but what you do complete feels immensely satisfying, and it's just relaxing. But with that said, the second star definitely picks up the pace a good bit. Right when you drop this time, there's no time to learn the controls, there's an immediate problem right in your face. Get me out of here, says Illuma. And just look at him in there, he's so sad. You gotta find a way to get this guy out fast. The planet still has ice everywhere, which is just how you left it. And I really like that coherency. The ice encourages a faster pace of gameplay, the new enemies as well to avoid, unlike the first level where you're encouraged to take it slow. After breezing by a couple Naruto running penguins, you'll find this green pipe which will take you to the Cosmic Cavern. Now this next part of the level is one of the many 2D sections which were implemented in Galaxy 2 a lot more than Galaxy 1. It's still it's like 2D inside of 3D. I think it's a pretty cool concept. But there's nothing insanely special about this galaxy. It kind of reminds me of some of the Tropical Freeze underwater levels, honestly. It's just relaxing to play through. You got some giant eels, but eventually you'll find a pipe and pop out right here. And you'll get a little halfway flag, and it's just quite a unique section, to be honest. Swimming in these straight water pathways. It feels kind of surreal being suspended in the air like this, especially in the moving water platforms. Of course, you have the black holes there reminding you that one slip out of the water, you'll be sucked in. So when you get to the end, you can just grab the key, free the Luma, collect the Luma star bits at the end, which is just another great small touch. And then you can just hop back on in the pipe just to see what the Luma has to say. Those are the kind of moments that I like with the dialogue, like the human part. They didn't have to add that in, but it's just makes the characters more relatable, honestly. But here comes the last section of the galaxy. I remember this section actually being a little bit confusing. This is definitely the most puzzle solving part of it. You have to find a key from killing one of the enemies and then drill into the water spout to inflate the entire planet with water. I guess not inflate, but flood. And then you can just swim on over. I think it's a really fitting way to end this galaxy. And yeah, that's about the end of the video. Cosmic Cove Galaxy, a lesson in atmosphere. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, dropping a like helps more than you could ever know. If you want to see more of my Galaxy videos, I have a playlist of them on the channel. Be ready for my video next week about Smash Bros. Melee and Smash Bros. Brawl. It's going to be something about how I just started playing those about 20 years after the fact on a whim. I'll just be talking about how they hold up in 2023. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.